Hey guys, and welcome to the Interceptor MCLC. So I'm back with another war video. So today we're going to be looking at War 5 of Season 17. This is against Gods of War, or G0W. And we've never seen these guys before, never heard of them. But they actually put up a pretty good fight, and the score was really close. You'll see at the end who won. But we're going double path 6 today with this Red Skull and Dr. Octopus in Section 2. And I was actually given no fights in Section 3 just because they placed a lot of control champions that Ghost was not amazing for. So I was given the Ghost Trinity as my team today. And yeah, let's see. So I think I take Section 1 right now and Section 2 later on. Yeah, so I took this right before I was leaving for work, and luckily the guy on Path 5, I tagged him, he was able to move up a little earlier, so that's fine. So on this first node, it's only a rank 1 Mortal, which is really weird to see at this tier of war at rank 1. Usually all defenders are rank 5 or rank 2 6 stars, or even rank 3 6 stars. Usually 5 or 6 rank 3s per battleground around there. So we are going to boost up. We're only going to use a health boost though, because this is a really, really safe fight. Of course, I did die to this node, but that was against Hyperion, and that's because he just never used a special attack. But that was just pure bad luck, and the chance of that happening again are insanely low. This fight, I actually found out this guy was using suicides, which is awesome for my future teammates, just so they know that. This guy just keeps backing up and will not come at me, which is just so annoying. But he actually got pushed to his special 3, and now he threw it, but luckily I have my hood synergy that saves me. So he is going to counter there, and I'm just going to go right into my special 3 and kill him very easily. So very easy, nice fight, 96% health, and let's go into the next fight. Oh yeah, I also forgot to say this is the Flow Global, and heading into this war we are 1-3, so not the great start to the season, and I have 1 death on the season. So yeah, this Vision is also a control champion, so he also has that power gain. The only difference between this fight and the last one is that he has fisticuffs, so I can't remove any of the power gain at all, which is unfortunate, but there's not really anything you can do about that. So yeah, we're going to be looking for him to just throw his specials, but the thing that makes this fight a little more annoying, even though I'm hitting pretty hard, is the fact that when Vision throws his special 3, he actually drains 100% of your power, which is kind of annoying, but luckily I was able to get some power back from the fact that I was gaining power from his special 3, but that's pretty much all I had. So I ended up pushing him to another special 3 there, recoil away, phase away my recoil. I almost said recoil with my phase. It's 2 a.m. and I work in 9 hours, so I should go to bed soon. But whatever, I need to finish this video before I do. We ended up doing the 4-hit combo, just going to another special 3. I decided to take a little bit of block damage just because I didn't really feel like risking it. There's no reason to try to intercept there. So yeah, 34-6. So we'll go into Section 2. So this is where we have the impossible fight, which is what I said in the title. So this Red Skull is a really, really bad matchup for Ghost. On paper, it seems like a good matchup. It's an armor-up champion. Get rid of the armor-ups with the crits. But the thing that makes this annoying is the passive power gain, the passive armor gain of Red Skull paired with fisticuffs. So what it does is basically all of your hits that are critting aren't going to do any damage, and all your first mediums, like when you have the guaranteed crit, are not going to be doing any damage. They're only going to be removing 1 armor up. But the thing is that at the same time, he is passively gaining armor ups. So you're going to notice in this first section of the fight, I'm not doing any damage at all. Technically, I could have done damage if I did like a medium and then 3 lights. The lights would have done damage, but it's just not ideal. So yeah, I'm getting him down armors, but right here, so right after that special 1, this man will not stop spamming specials. So I think he throws 3 consecutive special 3s, which is just, or special 2s, which is just insanely annoying. And I'm never able to get an even slightest bit of damage, and I actually mess up on this 3rd one. In hindsight, I could have thrown a special 2 right there, and the 2nd and 3rd hits would have guaranteed crit. I think I'm going to throw one here just to get rid of a few of his charges. But the other thing that makes this fight really annoying is the fact that right now you'll see he's at like 1. Now he's at 0. 0 armor ups when he uses the special 3. So the way Red Skull works is when he uses his special 3, he drains 100% of the opponent's power, and he gets 1 armor up back on him for every 10% of power drain. So right there, I was at 50% power, so a bar and a half. He went all the way back up to 50 armor ups. So right here, I'm gonna try to stall out the fight by doing 1 hit and then parry. But he's already got me in the corner. He was way too aggressive earlier. I'm going to get hit by that special 1, and I'm dead. So unfortunately, that's the end of the war for me. They ended up sending backup here. But just as a little heads up for Battleground leaders that are scouting paths, Ghost is a horrible matchup for this fight. He is theoretically possible if you do like a really, really obnoxiously long fight. But I'm just not into that, so I'm not really going to do that. I prefer to use Ghost as a burst champion, not a survival champion, although I can see how that would be possible. There's 3 better counters to this fight. In my opinion, the #1 best counter to this fight is Corvus, so the way you would do that is either A, use an invulnerability boost and just play like normal, and then once the 25 seconds is up, parry to remove all his armor breaks, unleash a special, he's probably dead from just that. Number 2, just delay the fight until 25 seconds is over, then do medium, light, backup, parry. Medium, light, backup, parry. And then every 2nd or 3rd time, you'll have to bait a special attack from flow. The 2nd best option, in my opinion, is Clairvoyance. So the way you'd play her is that you would just get up to your special 2. So either you bait specials like crazy and only do 2-hit combos to not get too much power gain on him, or you just wait out the 25 seconds and then do like 4-hit combos and parry in between. Should not be a problem, his power at all. The other thing is when you get to your special 2 with Claire and you throw it, he just doesn't ever get armor ups until your buff immunity debuff has expired. So that's an excellent counter to this. And the 3rd best, in my opinion, is Doom. So the way you'd fight this with Doom is use special 1 to get some nullifies, to get some shocks on them, knock them over. Keep getting those heavy attacks in because they're going to put up a nullify, and then an armor break comes up, you put another one in. But the thing is that the heavy attacks crit a lot, like a crazy lot. So you're going to have to, every time you land a parry attack, you're going to have to you're going to have to, every time you land a heavy attack, you're going to have to parry. And then that'll get rid of the power gain. So obviously, I clearly can't blame my Battleground leader for this. There's no way he would have known that this fight's not possible, because I've been with the Alliance since Flow started, and in this Battleground, and we've never seen Red Skull on that node before with Flow, so there's no possible way they could have known. I'll obviously show this to my Battleground leader so he can see just the way the matchup works, and yeah. So he does not scout someone for that before, or next time. Please scout a Claire for this. Ghost is not good for this path, with Doom on it, or with Red Skull. So yeah, that's going to be the end of that, and that's actually the end of my war. So we actually ended up taking the win against these guys, even though it was pretty close. We ended up not clearing 2 fights, and that is because we have one guy in our alliance that works for a firefighter's place, and right now he's working 48-hour shifts, so he's barely able to log on at the moment. We're trying to do our best, but it's kind of hard. But with that, we are 2-3 on the season, and I've died 2 times. So already in 5 wars, I've died the same amount of times I died in 12 wars last time. So I'm really trying to not die the rest of the season. It's my goal. But sometimes there's just no luck. Like today, I was sent into an impossible fight, which was very unfortunate. And then the other time, Hyperion just went too passive. There's nothing I could have done. But yeah, that is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Excuse me, and I will catch